Feel free to drop a chat so if I know the chat's actually working this time. Had to restart the stream. If you guys are hanging out, drop a comment so if I know the comments are actually working this time. Oh, there we go. That's all I needed to know. I'm doing good. Been kind of hyper fixated on this piece right now, so we're still here burning it. I did some off-stream work for like 2-3 hours after being on this morning too. Thank you, I appreciate that. Honestly, it's gonna be one of my coolest pieces for sure. But we just keep stepping it up. Each time better than the last. Thank you. Went on the tried and true playlist. Sadly, it'll probably still get copyright strucken. No matter what playlist I put on, it still gets hit with that. It's all good. It just means I can't do much with the streams. The streams are just kind of to show you the process. I don't do it to get paid. We'll be shading the monster a little bit too to kind of give some accentuation to the tips of the teeth here, but that's going to come in a little bit. Hey, what's up, mainly off grid? Yeah, no, I'm really psyched about this piece. Hey, thank you, Har Har. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm really trying to test my shading skills this time. I really want to get into the depth right now. Like, I'll be adding a little bit of color to the creature as well to kind of really give focus to the teeth coming out and a couple pieces that are kind of coming out of the water here. How's everyone's day going? Yeah, it is kind of complicated because I'm really trying to make it so like I don't know I'm testing the limits of my shading skills right now. Trying to make the water transparent but also have depth at the same time. I'm almost thinking about making this tentacle be out of the water. I don't know. I feel like we need another focal point in this area. And I'm not sure what I'm doing with this tentacle. If I just added rings on the other side of that wave, that would be applicable. Sorry, I'm kind of brainstorming here. Yeah, like usually there's a lot more white points in the picture, but there's really not going to be very many white points in this one, so it's going to be very hard to kind of tackle the depth. I get that. I definitely understand that, har har. I'm a bit different. My specialty before this was actually 3D art. My brain works very well with 3D objects, and I think depth is a good way for my brain to kind of turn a 2D object into a 3D object to better draw it and be artistic with it. So it's just kind of however our brain works. Some people are better at certain parts of art, and some people flourish in others. That's why you just gotta switch up your medium sometimes. Find something that speaks to you. This is gonna be one of my coolest pieces ever, though. This is sick. No, not today. I have today off. Tomorrow I got work. Hey, thank you, Honey Bun. I decided to make this part of the tentacle coming out of the water. I am. So what I'm doing is wood burning. This bit is running at about like 850 degrees Fahrenheit right now. So if I touched it, I would burn myself like really bad. Um, but you just basically sit here and draw on the wood with it, and it leaves a permanent mark. It's funny, it actually makes it more strong than it was, more durable than it was before. Because when you charcoal wood, it increases its strength and durability. Yeah, no, it's definitely a tool you need to respect and be careful with because it can easily send you to the emergency room. I've definitely burnt myself a few times, but knock on wood, it's never been that bad. Yeah, I'm happy I did that. It's gonna look sick with a little bit of accentuation of white coming out. I might do it over here too. We might make this little curly Q coming out. Give him a little bit of a wake coming out of right there. I'll play around with that. Honestly, the best way to use this and not hurt yourself is to treat it like a knife. Treat it like you're holding a really, really, like, incredibly sharp knife where if you touched anything with the blade, it would cut you. So, I mean, if you just pretend it's a really sharp knife, then you're fine. And thank you, I appreciate that. Shading is my specialty. But you guys can see how long this takes. It is a drawn-out process. I sometimes wish my device went even hotter than it does. I did, yeah. If you I actually have a video up of it, so if you go into my shorts and it's my shorts videos, that sounds so bad. And you look for the drawing. The thumbnail is just the drawing of this, so you can actually see it before it was drawn or before it was burned. You'd think they come up with a better name than shorts. Yeah, they definitely didn't think through the implications of that. A loud trash truck coming by. Need better soundproofing in here. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, it's definitely more drawn out than it seems. It's like I spent about like 3 hours off stream just kind of zoning out and doing this. If I keep doing this after the stream, I might go put something on, watch a show with it. If you guys are new, feel free to drop a like, drop a sub. Hey, what's up, little urban prepper? It's going good. Just kind of zoning out, doing some shading. This piece is gonna take a long time, so kind of just getting in the zone. Don't got much to say right now. Feel free to ask any questions, though. We're gonna give some color to his body, but I'm kind of just trying to get the you know, the dark points still even darker. To be able to add any color here, we need to add darkness here so you can actually see the contrast. I really want some accentuation points in the stuff coming out of the water. And then I can focus on like this wave in front of him and stuff like that. Really trying to play with depth this time. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm really excited for this piece too, honestly. Trying to stay humble, but this piece is going to be probably one of the coolest things I've made. But I got plenty other stuff that's pretty cool too, let me just say. I'll show you this guy. Is there anyone in the boat? I kind of wanted to make someone in the boat. The problem is I'm just terrible at doing humans. Like, people are hard to do. So I don't want to do a human and then kind of mess up the whole design. Well, good. At least you tried it out. Soldering irons are a bit harder than wire tip ones, so it really depends on what you're using too. Thank you. I appreciate that, Har Har. I got a lot of weird stuff. Definitely feel free to check out my Etsy. It should be in the description. It's not currently... It doesn't have everything up yet, but... I just have way too many pieces. And I'm not a big fan of Etsy at the end of the day. I do have an Etsy. It's in the description. I have anywhere from like $15 pieces up to like 35 to a couple hundred. I mean, with the big pieces, you do have to take in mind how long they're taking. I'm gonna resituate the bit. It's kind of burning slow. Yeah, no, I mean, I think that's one of the main reasons people jump to AI art so easily is because it's way cheaper. Real art, people who take a long time with their art, it's going to be more expensive, but I mean, I truly believe it's worth it. The stuff you're getting out is far more unique. Yeah, we're pretty anti-AI over here. Generative AI, mostly. Generative AI is going to be the problem. Truly, yeah. I always say that, I mean, you're taking out the stage of learning. It's like getting the test answers early. You're going to get the right answers, but you're not really going to learn how to get there yourself. Are you really gaining skills? No, you're learning how to put in a prompt. That's not really a skill. Unless the future is prompts. How's everyone doing this Wednesday? Halfway through the week? I get that. Oh yeah, I was just getting over being sick too. I'm autoimmune, so it rocks me whenever I get sick. I'm out of commission for like a few days. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played around with this much of the piece going to be burnt. Like the most of this piece is going to be burnt to some capacity. Never really done that, so we'll see how it goes. Thank you, I appreciate that. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Is it Aramis? Is that how you say it? I'm not familiar with the name, sadly. Sounds sick, though. Aramis. Aramis? 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 Sounds like a mythological creature. Or like a mythos of some sort. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't, not quite Aries, but it's like almost like a Aries and Hermes mix. Sounds badass, like a demigod or something. I'm being honest. It's a sick name. I'm a sucker for mythology and old, you know, folktale creatures. Hell yeah, that'd be sick. I think of something almost like a Fenrir. I appreciate that. Either way, just draw what you want. It's fun. It's fun to express yourself while you do your art. I feel like that's most the purpose of art at the end of the day, is to express what you feel. I appreciate that. I don't know. You get so many depressing videos. I feel like if I could change anything, I want people to be more confident in their art skills and push yourself to achieve more than you think you can, because you kind of can. I hit rock bottom with my health. I almost died a while back, and I don't know. You can do pretty crazy things if you just kind of pick your mind up. I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, no, I kind of feel that. I had a surgical procedure go wrong, and I ended up with being in the hospital for like a month fighting sepsis. So, yeah, I had like giant internal abscesses. It was pretty crazy. Almost died from it, and now I live a different life. Yeah, no, it was a crazy experience. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm glad to. At the end of the day, I am. I have a lot of stuff I deal with now because of that instance. Chronic pain, essentially. But, you know, it is what it is. Hell yeah. I'm really happy with it. Let's see how many times I can say that. Yeah, there's a long drawn out process to this. Probably gonna be one of my most intense pieces I've ever done. Basically, if I want to add darkness anywhere, like to this tooth, I have to add darkness around it to kind of accentuate the darkness I'm even adding, so they're not the same color. It's kind of confusing. It's like a constant battle of making sure it was darker than it was before. Yeah, and basically you are kind of messing around with negative space. I really like negative tattoos and negative stuff like that. I just think it's really cool to draw a negative. It's kind of where I started. I mean, ever since the beginning, I've been doing negative negative artwork. Like, here's a pretty old mushroom I did. And yeah, usually always in negative. And basically, the whole entire ocean is going to be a shade of brown. So we still got so much more to go. It's got to be at least another 6 hours. Hell yeah, it does. How many hours are already on this piece? I'd probably say over 10. I was projecting about 15 to 20 on this one, so I would be right if it was another 6. Yeah, I mean, more patience than I thought I did half the time. I guess I'm working on more than one skill at once. The key is hyperfixation. I get so fixated on something that I like can't do other things. Like I can do my basic chores and stuff, but like I didn't have anything planned today besides doing wood burning, so that's what I'm gonna do like all day. After the stream, I'll probably get some lunch and put on a show and keep going. I guess I'm confused at the claim there. If you burn letters in bamboo with the same soldering iron, you can see the letters. Well, yeah, you burned them. I guess I'm just confused at what the claim is. No worries, Har Har. Thank you for stopping by. Feel free to drop it in again. I probably won't be back on today after this, but maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Sorry about that. Basically, the faster I'm going, the lighter it's going to burn. If I go slow in the circles, it's going to be a lot darker. So if I'm just trying to get this whole eye a little bit darker, I'm going to go really fast. It's going to take a few passes over. Feel free to drop any questions if you guys have any. Chatter's quiet or did the chat freeze? I can't tell. Can't tell if the chat's frozen, so I'll probably head off anyways. I was probably only gonna hop on for another hour or so. Might do some more off-screen work. I won't finish it off camera because there's still a lot more to do. But if you guys want to catch the next live stream, definitely feel free to drop a follow, a sub, and yeah, I appreciate you guys.